Well, I'm going to do my story from outside today on the porch. Nice tree. I actually did this over. Got it from a clean out. Looks actually pretty cool. So we're going to go back into the Marine Corps again, back in the 80s. Now I'm on the Westpac. And the Westpac is basically a patrol of the Pacific Ocean and some of the southern Asian countries, Philippines, blah, 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 blah. So we did a lot of training in the Philippines, actually some live field training. And I was deemed the platoon unofficial photographer. I always had my camera with me. So what we did, we worked with explosives. And we got two 55-gallon drums of JP5, which is jet fuel. And we put one block of C4 underneath each one. C4 is a plastic explosive. We see them in the movie. It looks like silly putty. You can actually take it, throw it on the ground, and it won't explode. You can actually cook with it. You can light it on fire. It won't explode unless you take a hammer and, you know. So we took a couple of blocks of that, put it under there with a 12-minute timer, like deck cord. And we set it for like 12 minutes or something like that. So we went back about 300 yards, and I'm up on kind of like a hill. And all the senior people knew exactly how powerful this explosion was going to be. And I put the photo at the beginning of this video, and I'll put another photo at the end of the video. So we're looking at our watches, and so I get up there with my little Pentax K1000, and sure enough, boom! And that's the first photo you see. And then the heat wave came, and boom! I am telling you, it didn't singe me, but it was close. So I get down, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? So I get back up like an idiot, and I take other pictures, you know, at the aftermath. And, you know, all the senior NCOs are like, oh, you get that photo, Losano? I'm like, yeah, I got it. But let me tell you something. I made copies of that photo. I made a lot of money off of that photo. But anyways, payback came. So now, later on that day, we set up Claymore mines. Claymore mines are those kind of like, it's like an oval, a little bit bigger than my hand, and you plant it in the ground on two spikes, and you point it towards the enemy, and there's composition B explosive in there. It's kind of like a plastic explosive, and it has 700 steel balls in it. So when it explodes, whatever's in front of it's going to get screwed. Well, we set up about 4 of them. Boom, 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 in succession. I believe it's called a train. And it was so funny when we had a little clapper. So it's the it's what sets off the claymores. What an explosion. And I'll tell you, the debris that went up in the air and came down all over the NCOs. So I was up there like laughing. I was laughing so hard I didn't even get any photos. So payback was pretty good. Alright, so that's the story, Philippines explosion. So, alright, carry on.